All right, first off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to do another video through His Spirit, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for giving us His truth, us worms, double honors to our apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutations and blessings to the whole elect. And I just want to do this lesson, something I was speaking on in the last lesson. Just something quick, man. It's not going to be something long. But we are the chosen people of the earth. The Lord has chosen the children of Israel as the chosen people of the earth through His Son, Yahweh Shai. I'm going to start with this. This is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 4. It says, Deuteronomy, let's start at 2, actually. This is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 2. And when the Lord Yahweh, thy power, shall deliver thee from before thee, deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt not make covenants with them, nor show mercy unto them. Neither shall thou, which is just dealing with the heathens that were in the land of Israel that we were going to take over. When you read verse 1, the Hittites, Perizzites, so on and so forth. It says, thy daughters shall not give unto his sons, nor his daughters shall thou take of thy sons. Meaning, don't deal with the women and don't make any, leagues or covenants or marriages with the families that are there. You're going there to destroy them. But thus, let's get verse 4. Verse 4, for they will turn away thy sons from following me, that they may serve other gods, which did happen in the book of Judges. So will the anger of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. Now this is why the scriptures say not to deal with the other nations women. Now, is it lawful to deal with the other nations women? Yes, it is lawful, but they're supposed to come under your gods, under your vibration, not the other way around. But what eventually happened, Jake fell under the vibration of the heathen women they dealt with. This is why the Lord told them, don't do it. Take the land over. Focus, man. Have Jake focus. Don't be fucking with these women. Don't be having your daughters deal with their sons. Focus. Get the mission done. And then y'all can do what y'all need to do. Do what y'all want. But right now, get the mission done. With Jake sidetracked from the fucking mission. End up dealing with other women, dealing with the heathen women, going after other gods, and going to fuck off. That's what the whole thing was, not with dealing with other nations' women. It's not evil. It's not wicked. It's not a sin. It becomes a sin when you go after their gods, when you go after their vibration. Now that's where the sin comes in. Because Jake will read that, you're not supposed to deal with these heathen women, white women. Shut up, nigga. The Asian woman, none of it. Shut up. We can deal with heathen women. It was a task that was something that the Lord set for Jake to do, but for that time to take the land. But what we eventually, Jake failed. But Solomon had women of all the other nations, all of them. I believe he has 700, something like. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it, but he had 1,000 women. He had some of the other nations. He had Israelite women, because he was set up in that position. He was a king over Israel. Solomon was supposed to be the one to set up the kingdom of heaven. That was supposed to be it. But sin came in, and what happened? He went after other nations' women. Right, the thing in Deuteronomy 7. We are going to have other nations' women in the kingdom. Just so you know, you got to make that point clear to Jake. If you don't want to deal with heathen with me, you don't have to, man. That's your preference. Go ahead, my brother. It don't hurt. But we don't need the Israelite woman to bring back the nation. That's the point. Back in verse 5, but thou shalt dwell with them, ye shall destroy their but thus shall ye dwell with them, ye shall destroy their altars, and break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, the Lord Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Lord chose Israel through what? Through the covenant that he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to be a special and chosen seed, this chosen bloodline of the planet earth to lead, to bring forth what? Righteousness in the earth. That's what the Israelites' job is, to bring forth and to push righteousness in the planet earth. Let's see, it says, this is H 5459. It says, possession, this is the word for special. Possession, properly, value. Wait, let's get this. Yeah, property, value, property, a peculiar treasure. See, in the Strong, it says, as closely shut up, jewels, peculiar, proper, good, special. And that's what we are to the Lord. We are the special people of the earth. We're the chosen. The nation of Israel is the chosen. They're the destined ones, if you will. They're the ones that are destined to rule the planet earth forever. This is their lot. This is their heritage. The nations have what they have. We have the Lord. We have Yahweh by Shemel Shai, and with that entails everything. Everything comes with that. Back in verse 5, and above all people that are upon the face of the earth, the Lord Yahweh by Shemel Shai did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all the people, but because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he hath sworn unto your fathers, have the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And that's why the Lord delivered us. Because look at history alone. When has the Lord ever done this for any other nation? Which we're going to grab. This is Deuteronomy 4 and verse 4 and verse 32. For ask now of the days that are past, and it still even stands to this day, which were before thee, since the day that Yahweh created, or the day that God created the earth, that created a man upon the earth. Salakia. Ask from one side of the heaven unto the other, whether there have been any such thing as great thing is, or has been heard like it, which is what? This is dealing with the salvation which the Lord brought unto the children of Israel out of Egypt. Matazarim, the house of bondage. Did ever people hear the voice of God speak from the midst of the fire? Meaning the Lord, man, he came from the chariot. So you got to think, man, the Lord showed up in the ship. We're in the wilderness. The Lord showed up in the ship and turned the microphone on and said, hey, hey, this thing on. Hey, look, man, This is what we about to do. And, just being funny. But the Lord straight up spoke with us, man. It was even a point, the Lord came down, man. The Lord came down and that mountain that he came on literally is burned to this day. He came down from the ship, not like he didn't come out of his ship, but the chariot came down. It was thundering, it was lightning, it was roaring. And then the people of Israel were terrified. They said, Moses, you go talk to him. Moses like, man, nah, y'all want to talk to him? Let's talk. And they said, nah, man, you go talk to him. The Lord never did that for the heathens, man. He didn't. Or have God said to go and take him a nation from the midst of the other nations? So the Lord literally told us through his prophets, to specifically Moses at this time, look, man, go take this nation. This is a direct message from Yahweh himself, Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai was the one in that ship. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. From the midst of the nations, by temptations, by signs, by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that the Lord have done, the Lord Yahweh did. So let me slow down. According to all the Lord Yahweh, your power did for you in Egypt before your eyes. Unto thee it was shewed, which means to show, that thou mightest know that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai is God, which is power. There is none else beside him. Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee, and upon the earth show thee his great fire. And thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire, which is the chariots. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought them out in his sight with a mighty power out of Egypt. And then the Lord did this for us, man. The Lord has never done this for any other nation. Look at what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Why didn't the Lord send a chariot to deliver them? Because he don't give a fuck about them. To drive out nations before thee, greater and mighty than thou. And he's going to do it again. The Lord is going to do this again in these times, man. This is why we have to have trust in him, because we are this is why it says, what avail is the Jew? What avail is the circumcision? Much in every way, because let me grab it. I'm going to jump back to that. Because you have to think, man, all these things which happened back then are going to happen now. We were never destined to sit in this captivity under the so-called white man forever. This is not our destiny. Our destiny is greater than this. Our story is still to be. Our story is still to be fulfilled. It's already written. It just has to play out. This is not our end all be all. This is why Paul said, "This is not our rest." Here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come, which is what? The kingdom of Israel, the dominion of Israel. Because what is Israel's always desired, man? What is our eternal desire? To receive the promises that the Lord gave to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And he bestowed it unto their seed, the children of Israel. That's why it's the children of Israel, Israel's children, his sons. His children in the Bible actually means banyam. His sons, the children, Yashrala, banyam. the children of it, or Yashrala, sons of Israel. We're the sons of our forefather Israel. We're his lineage. And his father is Isaac. And his father is Abraham, who received the promise. and to continue forth righteousness in the planet Earth, man, through his seed, so we can get back to what we had in the beginning, which was that great glory set up, which we fell from dealing with Adam. But now we have this is why Adam is mentioned in the New Testament, that we have a better sacrifice. The first Adam it died, but the second Adam is created a living spirit, which is Yahweh Shai. A greater way was set up for the children of Israel so we can get back to what the garden, because what is the garden? Paradise, Eden. To get back to that world of paradise. To get back to that way. Righteousness, to have God, to be gods on the planet Earth once again. Because before we once were, we were known as the sons of God. Man, this book is about the children of Israel and their redemption story. Through Yahweh Shai. He's the Redeemer. He's the main point. He's the main one he's the Redeemer. This is a story of the redemption of Israel through Yahweh Shai. That's what the whole New Testament is about. It's when you Christians try to squeeze these heathens in there, you're just trying to squeeze them in there, and it's not going to work. This is Romans 3 and verse 1. What advantage is the Jew, which should be Israel? What advantage is Israel? Or what profit is there of the circumcision? Much in every way, chiefly, meaning what? Above all else. Because that unto them was committed the oracles of Yahweh. So what was committed unto us? The oracles of Yahweh, the promises, the things that were written aforetime that's going to come to pass, the prophecies, the knowledge. It was given unto the children of Israel. It was given unto us. Not unto the other nations, man. We have a great history, man. We ain't niggas, man. I say that all the time. We not niggas. I say that, tell that to brothers. We're not niggas, man. We are not niggas. We were never, our forefathers aren't a bunch of niggas, man. Our forefathers was righteous men who served Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the righteous ones. We ain't fucking niggas, man. We telling niggas not to be niggas no more. This is Baruch 3 and verse Baruch 3 and verse 24. O Israel, how great is the house of Yahweh, and how large is his possession. How large is the place of his possession, great and have none end, high and unmeasurable. There was that's it right there. The greatest, the possession of the Lord, man. High and unmeasurable. We have a great way if we stick with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Back to this Deuteronomy. I'm gonna close off this Deuteronomy 4 and verse 38. To drive out nations from before thee, great and smaller than thou art, to bring thee in, to give thee the land for inheritance, as it is this day. Now therefore this day, and consider in thy heart that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is power in heaven above and upon the earth beneath. There is none else. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Lord thy power giveth thee forever. So these law, statutes, commandments are supposed to keep us going forever. But what we fell. We fucked it up. I'm going to get one more in book of Peter's. First Peter's said. First Peter's 2 and verse 4. It says, if so be have ye tasted the Lord, if so, First Peter's 2 and verse 3. If so be ye have tasted the Lord, the Lord is gracious, to whom cometh as unto live living stones, disallowed into indeed of men, but chosen of Yahweh, and precious, which who were said to be precious in that Deuteronomy, the children of Israel, and disallowed of men on what? Men on earth. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahushua Mashiach. So what we're rejected of what the people of this world, even our own people, but what unto the Lord we're precious stones. That's even in the book of Revelations. But look, he's going to make you a pillar in his house. And the only way you can be a pillar is if you were once a part of this building. If you were never a part of this building, you could never be put back. So you would have to be an Israelite. So that was it, man. Lord, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, and with that, Shalom.